Hello, I'm out here today in Sidney, Nebraska's Boothill Cemetery, also known as the cemetery that makes me the angriest. So before I get into why this place makes me angry, let me just give you a little bit of information on it. So it is a cemetery where they have removed 211 bodies, as you can see right there, and they moved some here, they moved some out of here. So that's my issue. My first issue is they have disturbed people's final resting places. But that's not my sole issue, and we'll get into that here in just a minute. So they basically created this cemetery in 2006, and we're just gonna kind of walk around these signs here real quick. It just gives you some basic information on it. Like here it says there was one grave that was an unusual length, and it was a foot taller than the other bodies, things like that. What's interesting about these signs, though, is once we make our way over here, it gives you information on the people who are buried here, the date that they died, and their cause of death. So, we've got Annie Mae Barnard, who's an infant, cause of death is unknown. We have Pedro, who is, quote, a Mexican, yeah, great, who was shot by the sheriff for being a horse thief. So there's quite a few names on this board, but then there's actually 3 more boards. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Now, some of them are interesting. There's poor James here, who froze to death in a blizzard. Some of them are accidental deaths, or some of them are, unaliving themselves by strychnine poisoning. A lot of them are coming up as unknown. There's one person who died here who was struck by lightning. That's actually pretty cool. But to find out why this cemetery makes me so angry, stay tuned for part 2.